Hello, listeners. Now is the time to address the skill of the episode number 5, critical thinking and problem solving. Problem solving skills are other top resume skills that employers are looking for and believe will grow in importance. They've become a very sought after interpersonal skill. Research in the past few years points to problem solving skills as being crucial to business success. Many employers now put this even ahead of technical skills, say John Kleeman, founder of the online assessment platform Question Mark. Problem-solving skills help in managing challenging situations at work productively and positively. These skills can be useful for employees who work in a large organization or as part of a team. Problem solving, first of all, means being creative. Creativity is the ability that is adored by employers in today's global marketplace. Having creative thinking can be innovative and exciting at the same time. In a competitive market, it will definitely help your company stand out and grab the attention of consumers. Creative thinking is the ability to see problems from a different perspective that leads to a more different and out of the box approach. Employers look for creativity in a candidate, how they can bring something new to the table and can effectively solve challenges and problems in their role. It's very sought after. The 4 P's of problem solving are problem, plan, people, and process. You first define your problem, you then develop a plan, determine the people involved, and then begin and refine the process. You might see this process broken down into additional steps or processes sometimes, but remembering these core pillars can help you define and refine your problem-solving step. On a note, managers, they have to deal with problems regularly, on a daily basis. Whether they are supervising a staff of 2 or 100, they have to deal with problem solving. When people solve problems quickly and effectively, workplaces can benefit in several ways. These include greater creativity, higher productivity, increased job fulfillment, satisfied client or customers, better cooperation and cohesion, and improved environments for employees and customers. To solve a problem, you must first admit that one exists, then find its root cause, and after define the goals you hope to achieve. Every problem is different though. Indeed, you should always explore alternative potential solutions. Once you have defined the goals you hope to achieve, it's time to start the process. This involves steps that often include fact-finding, brainstorming, prioritizing solution, and assessing the cost of top solution in terms of time, labor, and money. Once you completed this analysis, evaluate the pros and cons of each potential solution and choose the one most likely to solve the problem within your given budget, abilities, and resources. Once you choose a solution, it's important to make a commitment and see it through. Draw up a plan of action for implementation and share it with all involved parties clearly and effectively, both verbally and writing. This is a recommendation, so that you can make sure that everyone understands their role for a successful conclusion. Before going live, look or at least evaluate the outcome. Evaluation offers you insights into your current situation and future problem solving as well. Continuing, critical thinking involves various aspects of effective reasoning, including evaluating ideas, solving problems, and making decisions. This remains a timeless skill, but its importance continues to grow in modern job market. Employers value individuals who can analyze complex situations, think creatively, and develop innovative solutions to challenges. According to a report from the Association of American Colleges and Universities, 95% of employers, quite high percentage, said critical thinking was a somewhat or a very important skill. Fortunately, college professors typically share this priority and dedicate significant time to instilling critical thinking skills in students. The critical thinking process typically includes collecting information and data, asking thoughtful questions, and analyzing possible solutions. Learning more about critical thinking skills can help you improve this process and become more efficient when dealing with challenges. And job search as well, I would add. This skill is essential in both personal and professional contexts because it enables individuals to make informed decisions, solve complex problems, and navigate uncertainty. By improving your critical thinking skills, you become better equipped to handle challenges, avoid misinformation, and engage in meaningful and constructive conversation that drive innovation and progress. Here are some common and impactful critical thinking skills you might consider highlighting on your resume or in an interview. First, observation. It is the starting point of critical thinking. Observant people can quickly sense and identify a new problem. Those skilled in observation are also capable of understanding why something might be a problem. They may even be able to predict when a problem might occur or before it happens based on their experiences. The second is analysis. Once a problem has been identified, analytical skills become essential. The ability to analyze and effectively evaluate a situation involves knowing what facts, data, and information about the problem are important. This also often includes gathering unbiased research, asking relevant questions about the data to ensure it is accurate, and assessing the findings objectively. Third, communication. It is important when it comes to explaining and discussing issues and their possible solutions with colleagues and other stakeholders. Fourth, inference. Involves concluding the information you collect and may require you to possess technical or industry specific knowledge or experience. When you make an inference, that means you are developing answers based on limited information. And last, to connect with what we have seen before, after you have identified and analyzed a problem and chosen a solution, the final step is to execute your solution. Problem solving often requires critical thinking to implement the best solution and understand whether the solution is working as it relates to the goal. So as you can clearly understand, critical thinking and problem solving, they are connected. Hope it makes sense to you now why they are so important. Next, we delve into digital literacy and tech proficiency. Thank you.